Yeah. Oh, let me just remind everybody about, just down right here. This is the Paper Mario randomizer at uh 20 followers. I will be doing Paper Mario randomizer. That was the first game that I actually kind of played on this stream when I first started streaming. Uh Aside from Legends of Ocarina of Time, but it's the first one that actually streamed, but the first part won't be on this channel because I didn't know how to save highlights at the time. So yeah, so that'll be the playthrough I do once we hit 20 followers. I still have my RPG in the background that I still have to do or finish. Uh, we're not even like halfway through with that game. We have a lot to go for that one. And then at 50 followers, I'll be playing Paper Mario Dark Star Edition, which is like a very difficult version of Paper Mario with a lot of different effects, a lot of different like food items, regular items. It changes like it just has a lot more. It has so much more. Um, at 100 followers, that's time I do Luigi's Mansion Crowd Control, where you guys are in control of a lot of the dysfunction that happens to me when I play that game. Which is why I need 100 followers for it because I need a crowd to do crowd control. You feel me? And y'all can't see my eyebrow. Sorry, y'all can't see that. I do my eyebrows. um, at 120, I said I was gonna do Majora's Mask randomizer, but I just might do it to Ocarina of Time X Majora's Mask randomizer, which is the combination of the two that's recently been out this year. Um, so apparently, like, it's still a very early version. That's why I was trying to wait to play that game a little bit more. Um, cause y'all know I'll play Majora's Mask and Ocarina of Time till the day dawn of time, to the dead dawn of time. I'll play that game to no matter what. Um, like whenever I'm bored, I play Ocarina of Time randomizers. That's what I do. Never really beat a Majora's Mask randomizer. I beat Majora's Mask plenty of times, but just not the randomizer because I get lazy. I don't know. I think it's always when at the end part when it comes to the Happy Mask Salesman's part. I don't know. There's some parts that I just feel like I can't complete, which is why I didn't want to play the Majora's Mask Ocarina of Time randomizer until they have junk locations. Until you can actually activate a jump location, like for some of the mini games. I'm not doing those bomber treasure mini games. Not the bomber children, but like the little bomb mini games, the treasure mini games, treasure chest mini games, the Dompe mini games. I'm not doing some of those. That's kind of BS. It's mainly the mini games I don't want. The shooting mini games, my controller is too sensitive for that. Like my sensitivity is too high for the controller for that, and I don't feel like changing that. Not at all. Like I'm not doing that. Nope, 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 nope. So I'm waiting for that one. And at 100 at 222 followers is when I'm gonna get my Luigi tattoo on my left arm, my inner left arm that says Player Two in 8-bit letters, and then have a Luigi right here, 8-bit Luigi right here. That will be the follower goals. Um, yeah. The only one that has a deadline is the Paper Mario Dark Star Edition, where I'll be dressing up as Lisa Luigi before my birthday. That needs to be before my birthday, which is May 20th. So maybe it will happen, maybe not. If not, it's okay. It's fine. It's all right. It's already. It's also early in the morning. I am starting to get very hungry. But I'm just really happy, you guys. Like y'all really got me to 12 followers today. Like I'm in the double digits now, y'all. We did this. We did that. Hey, y'all understand? Like you guys are amazing people to be. Just taking the time out to follow me, let alone some of y'all watching me and commenting in my chats. It brings me to tears. And I don't see my chat box anywhere here. Hold on. Oh, y'all can't see it right here. Cause I don't have my chat box in this one. That's interesting. Oh well. But yeah, I am very thankful for you guys. Like, I should have been. I don't deserve you all because I should have been recording this entire month. Like, but I've been just working And I've been like so tired because I've been working, but you guys are so understanding that you would follow me. Anyways, even if my content isn't that great, you guys are just so amazing. And I'm just really thankful. Like, you guys are my player twos. You guys are part of the player twos. You guys are amazing. Because if you follow Luigi, you are a player too. Unless you're just here because you want to talk about how Mario is better. Then that's how you get banned. If you want to look at how to get banned, just look in the comments. Not the comments. Look down below on how to get banned. It says literally, if I could go to my list, my about me's, it shows all my things, and the rules say don't be racist, don't be creepy weird, don't go arguing about how Mario's better, and no spamming. People don't like to listen sometimes, which is why I had to delete the comment earlier from somebody else who tried to plug how I can get more followers. They probably like I don't do that. I don't do those packages and stuff like that. How to receive more followers by doing this. I want my followers to be real people. Real people, no bots. I don't want the fake subscribers, fake followers, none of that. I will get my followers legitimately when I am for those that want to actually follow me. And I am thankful for those that have. I am very appreciative of those people. And my thing has finished downloading. So enough of my little thankful rant. Let's hope. Let's make sure it's done. I have no idea what this one will be about. It's just another. Oh Lord, will this get me banned? Hold on. Let me go to this page. What's this game called? It's not showing up. Hold on. There we go. Welcome to Sweetest Valentine. I don't know if it's properly on the screen or not. I'm gonna do it this way. So yeah. I don't know what this game is about, but I know it's a Valentine's Day game. I think it's a dating sim. Let's get it started. I have no idea what this game is about. I know it has violence apparently in it though. I'm very nervous. I'm not trying to get banned on YouTube and on Twitch. It's currently midnight. Can I use my controller for this game? Oi. Come on. Oh, didn't turn it on. But I can't sleep. Not before I finish wrapping up the Valentine's Day gift for him. Can y'all see the bottom? Yeah, y'all can see the bottom. I can't see the bottom though. Okay. Dots. It's all wrapped up nicely. Now it's time to write the card. I hope you like the cake I made you, and I hope it doesn't go spoiled in the mail. Because, you're supposed to keep a cake refrigerated, unless that's a refrigerated box. That's kind of, it's midnight, you're going to wait a day to deliver a cake. You're trying to poison somebody. Made with love by... Luigi. Made with love by Luigi. Oh, she looks like she's about to murder somebody. I don't know how I feel about this. I know it's supposed to be my character, but I don't approve of that murderer face. Day 1, before Valentine. Oh, I should probably look to see how long this game is. Let me go to Itch.io again. Get up. So that's how you go back? Okay, so that's how I go back. If I want to press, that's interesting to know. Thank you for letting me know that. So, what's this game called? This is called The Sweetest Valentine. It's a visual novel, and it supposedly lasts. How long does it last? A few hours. Interesting. Hmm. This game has multiple endings as well. Wake up. Hey, Luigi. Are you a dude? Luigi! Wake up! I can't tell. Sheesh, how long are you gonna keep sleep going? Oh, words. Sheesh, how long are you going to sleep for? We're late for school. I'm gonna pretend like you're a girl until I know your actual gender. I can't wake up. I can't wake up. Wake you up every time. What will you do when I'm not around? Ichigo means strawberry. I'm pretty sure. This is my childhood friend and neighbor Ichigo. We've known each other for about 13 years now. Despite his looks, okay, he is a guy. He's very dependable, and I catch myself relying on him all these years. He's like a little brother who acts like a mom, and I find that cute about him. You said sorry since ages ago, but you kept sleeping like a log. Fun fact about Luigi: I am a heavy sleeper. Cause one time my mom, she vacuumed and cleaned my entire room when I was a child. Vacuumed. When I tell you vacuumed my room with a loud vacuum. Did not wake up until the room was clean and it was nighttime. Not sure if somebody slipped some melatonin in my drink or whatever like that. But I was like it was lights out for me. And when I woke up and saw my room was clean, I was like, what the fuck? But I didn't say that. I didn't curse at the time. I was a very sweet little child. Come on, no more dilly-dallying. Only 15 more minutes before class starts. At that, Ichigo drags me out of my bed and hands me my uniform. Upon heading to the bathroom, I glance at the planner near my table. Right, it'll be Valentine's Day tomorrow. My plan for the day is to give someone a Valentine's Day gift and ask that person out on a date tomorrow. The thing is, I was chosen between two guys. One is Ichigo. The other is a classmate and a friend of mine. Of course, I had to choose just one. It took me a while to decide, but I finally made up my mind. I've already prepared a gift for him last night too. And that one I chose is none other than... Luigi? You're spacing out. You know what? Fine by me. I guess I'll just leave you be if you want to be late so much. Wait, I'll be ready in a minute, I promise. We left my house as soon as possible. I have to eat some bread on the way to school. Yet even then, you spent all the night playing video games again, don't you? I know you don't have a lot of friends, but sheesh. Ichigo's nagging me again. Nagging me again. He's even insulting me. He's right though. I don't have much friends. Neither do I. I also play a lot of video games, especially late in the night, but he's got it all wrong this time. Actually, I was making... Either way, you need to sleep early. Well, I suppose it would be better if I kept a secret for a while. I could get my things messed up. You'll die before me at this rate. Why are you crying about it? Now you're just being dramatic. Still, do you want that? I certainly don't. Yeah. I don't know. I'm not pro Ichigo yet, but I'm not pro him. So we'll see where it goes when it comes to him. I don't know yet. I'll be nice though. You better mean it this time, got it? Yeah, I will. I'll try to, I guess. No promises. That's the spirit. Our conversation continued until eventually the two of us made it to school. There are still many students walking inside the school gates with us, and that means we're far from late. We both went in, put our shoes in the lockers as usual, as we do so, and I decided to ask, "What's that about us being late, Ichigo?" "Well, you wouldn't get up if I told you otherwise." "Come on, I've been waking you up for years now. Threats are the best way to wake you up." Fine, I guess it worked in the end. Unfortunately, we're in different classes. Ichigo is in 3A and I'm in 3C. So we're about to head off on our way after this. Knowing that, Ichigo looks at me, ready to say goodbye. "I'll be off now. Don't doze off in class." "Okay, Mom. Have fun at class." "You too, Luigi." And with that, we both he and I walk away from each other. Let me see this other guy that I'm supposed to like. I think there's like, is there like only 2 guys in this one? There's 2 guys. There's 3 guys potentially. I need to know who the 3rd guy is. At class, some of my friends greet me as usual. I simply greet them all back, throwing some highs and hellos there, here and there with a small smile. But there's one person who manages to widen my smile, and that person is none other than... No! Oh my gosh! These guys are none of my choices. Those eyelashes, not it for me. That haircut, not it for me. He looks smug. He looks like a lemon. Is that a lemon on his shirt? Or is that supposed to be a button? "Luigi, good morning." "Good morning, Yuzuki. This is Yuzuki, the other guy I'm meaning to give my Valentine present to. He's a popular student. I'm not the most popular student at school right now. And for good reasons, too. His grades are almost perfect. He's good at sports. He's handsome. He's rich. To top it all off, his personality is killer. Killer, too. So he's about to murder somebody. He's kind and polite, not to mention generous. In other words, he's perfect. At least that's how I've seen him. I'm very lucky to be in the same class as him. Many people are going after him, including me. I know the competition will be tight. I'll be honest, that worried me. At least Yuzuki and I aren't just classmates, though. We're study partners, and we're pretty close by now." "Did you stay up late again, Luigi? You're in a rush to get up, didn't you?" "How did you know?" "Of course I do. Your braids look messier than usual." "Still as keen as usual, I see." "It still looks good, but excuse me." He reaches his hand out to my hair and lightly pats it. "There, sorry, there are a few strands of your hair stubbornly sticking out, and I couldn't help myself." Oh, yeah, thank you." Sheesh, that surprised me. My heart is beating hard right now, and I feel like some of my classmates are staring. It's really embarrassing. "Oh, that's the bell." After saying that, Luigi. After saying that, Yuzuki went to his seat, which is not far from mine. In fact, it's just beside my seat. You should have just said that in the first place. As he does so, he smiles at me. "I'll be in your care today too, Luigi. Let's work hard today." "Yeah, totally." The teacher soon walks inside the class and begins teaching us. I try my best to pay attention, but in the end, I almost dozed off. And unfortunately, the teacher noticed. "Luigi!" I mean, stand up. My drowsiness is all gone. "I'm sure you know an exam is coming soon." "Yes, sir." "Then I'm sure if you're asleep, I take it you already understood the material. So please read this question and answer it." I can only gulp at that. "What are the main 3 types of plate boundaries?" Darn, I already forgot the answers, or what the answers are. Then I feel someone poke my hand lightly. Glancing down, I see Yuzuki's note on my side table. Yuzuki must have slid it over when I was called by the teacher. Knowing that, I started reading from Yuzuki's neat notes. It's convergent, divergent, and transformed boundaries, isn't it, sir? Correct. I'd prefer it if you didn't have to look over to your notes to answer. but it means that you're actually paying attention and probably taking notes. So good job. Thank you, sir. I sighed of relief before looking over at Yuzuki. He's giving me a thumbs up. Really now, I should be the one giving him one. Thanks, Yuzuki. I owe you one. Yuzuki only waves his hand before he whispers back, I'm just happy I could help. Yuzuki! The teacher calmly stands up upon being called. No surprises there. He could easily answer any questions asked him. Please answer the question to number 5. Again, I don't know the answer to that. I really should start paying attention in class. Huh? What's this? He seems to be hesitant. What's wrong? Don't tell me. I apologize. I wasn't paying attention. Almost everyone in the cast either gasps, murmurs, or stares at Yuzuki in disbelief at that, including me. I could only look at him with my mouth agape. I don't think something like this ever happened before, and exaggeration is that as exaggerating as it sounds. Well, look, even the teacher is shocked. Please pay more attention, Yuzuki. I'll let you off this time because you've always done well in my class. I suppose I'll explain this one myself. When the class continues as normal, Yuzuki sat down. I looked at him and whispered, I'm sorry, I can't help it I'll help you even though you've helped me. It's alright, it's not your fault. I wonder if he has something on his mind. Even with the most boring class, Yuzuki has always paid attention and taken notes. Or am I just overthinking things and not reading it properly? Because you know what? Most of these sentences are correct, and I just can't read because I am, like, I don't know what. Like, I guess I'm getting tired. Actually, are you okay? Are you sick? Yuki trails off for a moment before he just shows me his usual smile. It's fine, don't worry. Not like I need somebody to murder before the end of the week. Before long, school's finally over. The teacher warns us so we don't go home too late and that we should go home in groups. And that is exactly what I am planning on doing. Recently, people have been going missing over the past few years. The most recent case happened a week ago. Oh, don't tell me that's going to be the brown hair guy. I'm going to be upset. I could be murdered, kidnapped, and it could be murder, kidnapping, or people running away. The police is not yet sure. Either way, if it's multiple people over the past few weeks, it's not running away. I just know that one for a fact. I'm now outside of school waiting for Ichigo. He's taking longer than usual. I wonder if he got called by the teacher or something. Someone then bumped into me. Someone wearing a uniform. He drops a small, plain paper bag in the process. Wait, you dropped this. I called out. The guy just ran instead, as if intending to leave the bag to me. That's weird. Just as I thought that, I suddenly feel a tap on my shoulder. Hey, Ichigo, did you... no. Hey, Luigi, did you wait long? Ichigo, you surprised me. What's wrong? You seem jumpy. You're not usually so jumpy, are you? And what's that? A guy drops it when he... I guess he meant dropped it. Okay, that wasn't my fault. I was confused. A guy dropped it when he bumped into me. When I called out for him, he just ran away. I didn't see his face clearly to know who it was, too. What's that? That sounds suspicious. Or maybe he secretly likes you. He's too shy to give that to you directly. As if he could have just leave this on my table if that's the case. But doing that is really cliche, so maybe he wants to try something new. Why don't you open it to see if it's true or not? Just a peek won't hurt. Even if it's not yours, we might also find out who it's actually for. You're curious, right? Right. Out of the paper bag, now that Ichigo is as curious about it as me, I couldn't help but to take a peek right here, right now. Looking inside, there's a box inside. From its appearance alone, it seems to be a Valentine's Day chocolate box you see in stores. But upon opening the box, what? Instead of chocolate, there's a dead bird inside. I was so speechless that I just stared at the carcass for a while. The poor bird's body is cut open. but it looks dry. It must have been killed at least a day ago. Then I realized that Ichiko hasn't said anything about this, so I turned to look at him. The expression on Ichiko as he stares at the bird is unusual. I've never seen him look like this before. He's really mad about this, that's for sure. And forcibly took the box away from me, putting the box lid on top of it. You said that a man bumped into you and left even after you called for him? I only nod. And you couldn't see his face? I know that he has brown hair, that's it. Don't go anywhere alone for now. There's no telling what he might do. You know, there has been cases of missing people too for the past few years. He might even be a culprit behind that. Yeah, I'll be careful. I didn't think I'd think of it at times like this, but I thought that Ichigo actually looks cool when he's acting all serious like that. It made me feel better somehow. Ah, Luigi, Ichigo. Hello there. Oh, hi. That surprised me. Luckily, it's just Yuzuki. Hi, Yuzuki. Oh, hi, Yuzuki. You two are walking home, right? What's the holdup? People have gone missing after all. You two should be careful and go home quickly too. Well, we were about to, but some creep dropped this. Ichigo holds the box up but didn't open it, which is good. I don't think Yuzuki would appreciate seeing that. We were being nosy, so we checked inside box and we found something we shouldn't have in it. Huh? Something you shouldn't see? There's a dead bird inside. Yuzuki. Pardon? You heard him right. Yuzuki's facial expression shifts into concern as he looks at the box. Why would he put a dead bird inside of a present? To give it to someone, make them think it's a harmless gift? That's what I think. The bad thing is, I think he's planning to give it to Luigi. He just dropped this as a conveniently bumps into her, and after all. I don't think I'm reading this right, so I'm just let it go. Yuji stays silent for a few seconds as if trying to process this. Luigi, this is crazy. He then puts his hand on my shoulder gently. Let's report this to the police. It may be a threat made towards you. It could even be related to the recent cases of missing people. Even if it isn't, it's still better to be safe than sorry. What if it was just like his pet bird that died? No, he said it was cut open, right? Never mind. Yeah, I'm with Uzuki on this. I'll accompany you all the way until you're home. Not that I haven't been doing that all these years. I'll join you two. If we form a crowd, perhaps that man will stay far away from you. You two? Thanks to them, I feel touched and safe for now. It's obvious that they're very concerned for me. But at the same time, but what if worse comes to worse and he attacks you two? I also don't want them to be hurt because of me. Well, there's 3 of us. If one of us gets attacked or killed, at least 2 of us could escape to ask for help. While you're not wrong, let's just hope it doesn't come to that. I'm just kidding. Besides, I'm not as weak as I look, you know. I can confirm he's actually learning judo. He even won some tournaments in the past. He did? Yep, but been at it since elementary school. Are you underestimating me, Yuzuki? Just because I'm cute doesn't mean I'm weak, you know. Well, you sure are full of confidence. I don't mean to look down on you. I'm sure if it comes off as such. I find it impressive, though. And now I feel a lot safer knowing that you're learning judo. Thanks, you can definitely count on me. So let's go now before it gets any darker outside. I don't know how to feel about any of you guys. After paying a short visit to the police, the 3 of us went home. Let's just hope the police will do their job properly. I'm sure they will. Let's have faith on them. I don't know. But by the way, one of the policemen looked at us before. It seemed like he's looking down on us. Well, there's been missing people around here. I'm sure the police has been busy. Ha! Busy. They called me in and interrogated me for no reason a few weeks ago. They're definitely not busy. They did? Oh yeah, that happened. It was really weird. Are you sure you didn't do anything? Are you doubting me, Luigi? Ouch, I'm your childhood friend, you know. Now I don't trust the both of you. What if the brown-haired guy is actually the good guy? Cause lemon and strawberry here, I don't trust. All I'm saying is, if they have the time to do that, then they should have time to protect Luigi. I'm just worried about Luigi here. I wouldn't be around all the time to keep an eye on her after all. Don't worry, by the time I'm home, I'll lock the door as soon as I can. And what if we break the lock? What if he breaks the lock and breaks through a window? Then already the knife near my bed or something. Well, your parents would notice by that time, so you'll be safe, I hope. I'm sorry, did I say something I shouldn't? Nothing like that, it's just my parents are always away from home. They're very busy. So are mine. Well, my parents are listed missing about my parents are listed missing about 3 years ago. You're not helping your case, Ichigo. You're not. I remember. We're about 14 at the time. The day Ichigo's parents went missing, he seemed so down, depressed for quite some time. I think he was moved on, or at least he tries not to let it bother him too much. Oh, I see, I apologize. It's fine, it's not like you knew beforehand, right, Ichigo? Yeah, I don't really mind, but mention it again and I'll kill you. Before the conversation gets too dark, let's change the subject, yeah? I've actually wanted to ask you something, Yuzuki. Me? What is it? I remember you used to go to school back with a car, but you've been walking instead these days. Now that you mentioned it, I'm curious about that too. I just feel like I should be more independent. That's not how you spell weather, but it's like, whether I like it or not, my parents won't always be there to care for me after all. Oh, taking initiative, huh? That's adorable in a way. Yeah, I agree. Thank you, but that's not the only reason. In fact, the main reason is because I want to accompany a good friend of mine. He used to walk home alone. I just thought that he might be feeling lonely. Oh? What happened to that? I'm not sure why, but it told me to leave him alone for now. So here I am. Huh, I wonder who his good friend is. Yuzuki has always been friendly to almost everybody. It'll be hard to, I guess. Then I began to wonder if that's the reason why he made that mistake during class this morning. Oh hey, sorry to interrupt, but we're here. Looking forward, I see both Ichigo's house and mine on sight. Time sure flies, doesn't it? Does fly. I suppose this is where we separate from each other. At that moment, I remember something. Wait! The two boys freeze when they heard me, then proceed to look at me curiously. Yeah? First of all, thanks for coming me back home. Second of all, with everything happening, I almost forgot about giving the Valentine's Day gift. There may be someone threatening me, but that won't stop me from my Valentine's Day date plan. Since I left the gift at home, I'll have to ask him to come inside with me. I have to do both? What if I don't want to do either? Fuck, okay. I don't trust Ichigo at all. Not in the slightest. Like, you can never trust red hair in this situation. And since it's not letting me choose actual... No, we're gonna go Yuzuki. I'm honestly afraid that Yuzuki will reject me. But you won't know until you try, right? Yuzuki, can we talk inside my house for just a while? Is it something you couldn't talk about right now? Well, I appreciate it if we talk alone. Just the two of us. After all, Yuzuki might make fun of me if I openly tell him. I smell something spicy. Something spicy? I don't smell anything though. Maybe you should just leave and go home, Yuzuki. Your parents would get angry at you if you go home late. Shut up, Ichigo. It's between me and Uzuki. Maybe she wants to. I quickly muffled him out before he could say more. Luckily, Yuzuki is pretty dense, as he only tilts his head with How are you dense but smart? Like, are you emotionally dense? Like, but you're smart in the books? Makes no sense to me. Bah! Get off me. Fine. I'll leave so you two can have your quality time together. Have fun. Huh? Why does he seem so down? Should we get inside then, Luigi? Oh yeah, it won't take more than 15 minutes, so don't worry. Look at my house. Look at all these plants on the wall. I bring Yuzuki inside with me. Even though he's with me, he's still acting polite when he enters. I don't like the little poker face. Excuse me. Just come on in. Didn't I tell you my parents are always away? It's just me here. No need to be formal. I suppose you're right. And you're kind of dumb for letting me know this because, you told me you're always alone. Like, you're basically home and alone by yourself. You took your only savior away. And now it's just me and you and whatever. Sorry, it's just a habit of mine. And why did you bring me to your kitchen? Well, actually, I opened the fridge and pulled out a gift I made her and then handed it to him. My throat is beginning to dry. My heart is thumping loudly. Well, I feel right now is a mixture of nervous fear and excitement and diarrhea all at the same time. Here, I remember that your favorite dessert was lemon cheesecake, so I made one for you. Luigi, thank you. I do love lemon cheesecake. That made me sigh in relief. I don't know what to do if I remembered it wrong. But that's just one issue over. The other one is, Yuzuki, actually, that is actually a Valentine's Day gift. Ah, that's right. Valentine's Day is just around the corner, isn't it? Does he even get what I mean by that? Oh well, guess I'll have to spell it out for him. Yes, by giving that gift, I'm saying that, I like you more than just a friend. Oh, the happy music stopped. Oh, I see. I understand. Luigi, I'm sorry. The truth is, I already love. That's not what happened. He already loved somebody else, but he said, I love you too. Huh? You do? Yes, it's true. I honestly don't think you'd feel the same way. We're the murderer. We're the killer. I already figured it out. We are the murderer. It's only obvious. I should know never to trust black hair. Black hair in these video games with red eyes? Yeah, no, never trust that. Never trust that at all. Crazy. That's what I should be saying. You're perfect every way. Pretty much everyone likes you. You're also friendly with almost everyone. I was hesitating because I thought you'd reject me, and I did. He did. I mean, I'm just a normal girl with nothing to boast about. I think you have some things to boast about. For example, you're so sleepy that you always doze off during class. How is that something to boast about? I find it cute. You're like a cat. I also think you cook well. You're caring of others. And you sometimes brave enough to say what's on your mind instead of putting a pretense. She's okay, I get it. You're embarrassing me with these compliments now. That expression you're making is adorable as well. I said cut it off. Anyway, since tomorrow's Valentine's Day, I was wondering if you'd want to go on a date with me after school? Oh. What's this? Yuzuki suddenly looks troubled. What's the matter? Do you have something to do at the time? Well, actually, I've been planning to run away from home these past few days. Huh? Yuki then pulls out a train ticket scheduled to go the day after tomorrow. But why? I just felt very suffocated at home. You remember how I said I was trying to be more independent? Well, it's for a reason. I see. Even though we just got together, he didn't really say that you're together. He just said it'll be your Valentine's. Well, I guess he just said he liked you or whatever. Or I didn't mean to stop you from leaving if you really do feel bad at home. I'm just a bit sad. No, I get it. It just shows that you care for me. I appreciate that. But because of that, I was thinking that I want to spend the rest of tomorrow and today with you. Huh? Would it be asking for too much if I stay at your house tonight? What? What are you saying? Of course I'd be happy to let you stay. Thank you very much. I'll totally not take this knife out of my stomach after you tell me that. I'll be in your care. I still can't believe what just happened. Who knew it'd escalate this quickly? Aside from the fact that someone gave me a dead bird, Yuzuki will be leaving today is a miracle. It's just miracles after miracle. Oh, aside from that, I'm about to say. I'm really looking forward to tomorrow now. I wish tomorrow would be just as nice. Okay. Okay, not that bad. Not that bad. You're looking a little bit attractive. Still don't like your eyelashes. Like lemon wedges. The first thing I smell when I wake up is a faint scent of curry. I wonder if it's mom's cooking, but I remember that she's still away in Osaka. That's right, Yuzuki is supposed to be sleeping on the furniture beside my bed, but why is it empty? Did he escape? Only then and there did I connect the dots. Yuzuki, he's cooking, isn't he? As I try to get up, I notice that my head stings. Not only that, but my entire body too. When I look at myself in the mirror though, everything seems fine. What the? Must be my imagination. Thinking that way, I nonchalantly leave my room to check up on the kitchen. And sure enough, I see Yuzuki in the kitchen. He seems to be chopping some vegetables while also cooking the curry. Smelling the curry from nearby now makes my mouth drool. I've tasted his cooking in our home economics class. It tastes heavenly. He really can do everything, can't he? Good morning, Luigi. How was your sleep? It's good. Of course it's good. We were sleeping in one room after all. I'm not going to say that out loud though. Even if we're lovers, it's still lovers? Y'all made love already? Y'all moving a little bit too fast, okay? I'm glad to hear that. And about the curry, I noticed that you had a leftover of it. It hasn't gone bad yet. And I simply thought that would be a waste to throw it away. Now, I hope it's curry and not human that you're eating. Now I'm reheating it and adding a couple ingredients so that the curry will be enough for both of us. Hope you don't mind. Why not mind? I should be thanking you for, disposing of the rest of the dead body. Even though it's a leftover, I'm still excited to eat it. Whatever it is you cook, I'm sure it'll turn out perfect. For some reason, you suddenly stops chopping and just looks straight at me. Thank you. Then he goes back to chopping potatoes like it's nothing. What's that all about? Does he actually eat humans? He wants to be independent. We'll let him be. Actually, we'll save arenos. Quick save? Oh no, that's a quick save. My bad. Save arenos. We're saving at the choices. Okay, return. We're gonna let him be. He's want to be independent. We're gonna let him be independent. I'm probably just overthinking it. He was just staring at me. That's all. Yuzuki puts the chopped potatoes into the curry, then looks at me again. By the way, Luigi, are you planning to go to school today? Yeah, you'll be going too, right? No. Let's skip for today. Huh? Yuzuki has always been a good student. So far, he has almost perfect class attendance. I never thought he'll purposely skip like this. But remembering what happened yesterday is pretty understandable. Well, you'll leave by tomorrow. Then let's skip and spend the day here. Thank you, Luigi. Oh, the curry seems to be done. He grabs a spoon from the kitchen counter before scooping some of the curry up. Then he starts to point the spoon towards my mouth. Would you like to taste, Luigi? Of course. Ow. Right, I forgot to tell you it's still hot. Knowing that, Yuzuki pulls the spoon back and gives it a gentle blow. Sheesh, it's like we're a married couple or something. I don't think you have an idea what a married couple is. Here. It should be colder now. Thanks, Yuzuki. Of course, it tastes wonderful. What do you think? All good. Wait, let me grab plates for us to eat. Breakfast at home with Yuzuki. Who would have thought? It's usually just me eating breakfast alone. Or together with Ichigo. Speaking of Ichigo, he usually comes to pick me up for school. I don't think he ever misses a day of doing that. So why isn't he here today? Whatever, it's not like I'm going to school anyway. It's better if he doesn't come at all. So, are we eating Ichigo? Are we eating Ichigo? I'm not happy about this. I'm making inferences that I shouldn't be making so that I can enjoy my time alone with Yuzuki, just the two of us. He added some ingredients, he said. What ingredients can you add to make curry more for the both of us? How can you add more ingredients? Like, it didn't like she had more curry. Like, more ingredients for curry. Oh, he's here. They haven't come out yet. Since last night, they're still coped up in there. Disgusting. So Yuzuki is that kind of person after all. Should I barge in and tell her that No. She might get sad. I don't want to make her sad. Maybe I should use him. Yeah. And then I'll be the one to console her. That's it. After we ate, the two of us spent our time reading. The second Yuzuki took a look at my book collection, he went into reading in no time. I did remember him saying he loves reading books in the spare time. Well, I don't really mind. Spending time like this is pretty comfortable. But what I didn't expect was the book that he chose. He seems to be immersed in it too. It's pretty shocking. I would have imagined him liking nonfiction books or poems, but I guess I was wrong. Eventually, Yuzuki looked up from the book and sighs. Seeing that, I put my book down to talk to him. So, how is it so far? The book is rather interesting. Which part are you on right now? Right now, I'm at the part after the students left the building one by one and started killing each other. Oh, he's reading manga. That makes sense. 38 students are still alive by now. Interesting. I think that's exactly where I left off. Is that so? And how about reading it together now? Oh, that sounds fun. Let's do it. It's very Doki Doki-esque. The two of us sit closer to each other until there's practically no gap between... Oh, this is my bad. I'm reading it in his voice. Between us, then start reading. Our reading pace is pretty much the same, too, so neither of us interrupted each other. Eventually, I hear Yuzuki sigh. If I were the main character, I don't think I'd be able to trust Noriko that easily. Right, me too. I feel like they're too naive. Someone might look and act innocent, but they could be a monster inside. Ah. Are you perhaps referring to yourself, Luigi? What? No, nothing like that. But I didn't expect you to be so distrustful. You always seem so kind and trusting of others. He's projecting that onto you, by the way. He's projecting that question that you had for him onto you. Like you said, someone so innocent could very well be hiding an ugly part of themselves. And you knew that better than anyone, don't you? Seriously, why do you keep insisting that? Why else? Oh, wait, was that him? Seriously, why do you keep insisting that? Why else? because I know full and well of what you did. Huh? Tell me, Luigi, acting all innocent, like nothing happened. Are you truly happy with this? What do you mean? Stop pretending like you don't know. You never loved me in the first place. It's only because I showed you some kindness and you latched onto it. And when it turns out that I wasn't able to give you what you want, you lost it. Someone will leave me once again. That's what you thought, right? What are you talking about? You don't know? That's funny. After all, you... Huh. You're like the guy from Corpse Party. Looking for someone? Uh, sorry to sneak up behind you like that, So, like I was saying, are you looking for someone in Class C? As far as I remember, you're Haruto from Class B, right? You know me? Uh, I know almost everyone from Class A to Class E, so I could probably help you if you're looking for someone. Then, you do know Yuzuki, right? Who doesn't know Yuzuki? I take it you're looking for him? Yeah. Then I'll let you in on a juicy gossip. Gossip? See, it all started yesterday after school. My friend, Luigi, Yuzuki, and I were walking together home, and then, just when we were about to split up, Luigi suddenly asked Yuzuki to go inside our house together. All while I'm still there too. The nerve of her. I know she has a crush on him, but I wouldn't hurt to be more tactful, right? And here comes the juicy part. By morning, the two of them never left Luigi's house. Can you believe that? They even skipped school together. That's... Ah! I wonder what they're doing since yesterday night. It's very suspicious, right? Hey, aren't you curious too, Haruto? Maybe Yuzuki is still in Luigi's house even until now. Oh, well, it's not my place to meddle. I'm sorry. Butter had a hairball, but she won't let it come out. Oh, well, it's not my place to meddle. I'm happy Luigi is happy. Then I'm also happy. I hope you can find Yuzuki. I'll see you later. Yuzuki? I don't like this at all. This is very interesting. What was I doing again? Looking at the window, apparently it's already evening. That's weird. Last time I was reading a book with Yuzuki, didn't I? Yeah. I have to see him. I have to make sure he's fine. Upon entering the living room, I see Yuzuki sitting on the sofa. Is he still reading? He's been reading that book all day now. Yuzuki? Yuzuki? Hey, say something. Ah, Luigi. Are you feeling better? Feeling better? Yeah, suddenly you collapsed earlier. If you're still feeling unwell, perhaps we should go see a doctor. No, there's no need for that. I'm perfectly fine, see? Are you really sure about that? Yeah, don't worry. Then, at least let's have you rest in your room. Come on, I'll escort you. Yuzuki puts his hand gently on my back as he walks me back to my room. I waste no time to lay on my bed. Seeing that, Yuzuki gave me a look of concern. You're battered up, Luigi. How about I open the window to let some fresh air? wants to be independent. Almost doing it slightly in my stead. The cold wind makes it way in. Even though it's winter, what if he lets out a note? Fresh air is still fresh. Please rest up. I'll make you some soup. After Yuzuki left, I just stare at the ceiling for some time. I must have killed my parents or something. That's what it is. That must be what it is. So I'm just looking at myself. I close my eyes, and by the time I open it again, I feel a vibration in my pocket. Someone's trying to call me, it seems. Looking at my phone, I see 20 missed calls from this morning until fairly recently, and it's all from Ichigo. I can only sigh at that. I know he means well, but sometimes he can get way too nosy and overprotective. So I decided to give him a call. Luigi? Well, that didn't take him long at all. What do you want? Huh? You didn't leave your house all day and skip school? Of course I'll be worried. Hey, are you sick or something? Kind of. And Yuzuki just let you be? He's with you, right? It's nothing like that. Look, just shut up and mind your business. We're only childhood friends, that's all. So don't get too cocky. Luigi, I'm sorry. Hearing that Ichigo has nothing else to say, I decided to cut the call off. Almost immediately after, I see Ichigo call me again, to which I responded by throwing my phone out somewhere. Yuzuki must have heard because I hear his footsteps walking to my room. Luigi, what's wrong? No, sorry, it's nothing. On second thought, do you want me to accompany you? That'd be nice. You okay, mamas? Nods at the Yuzuki nods at that before he sits beside me. Luigi, truthfully, there's something I want to ask. Since when did you start falling for me? What kind of question is that? No, sorry, I was just curious. Well, my feelings just gradually grow over time. At first, it was just normal attraction and admiration. You're good looking and your grades are perfect. I did feel envious at one point. But when you started talking to me and began to notice how nice and humble you actually are. Despite your achievements, you never brag about yourself. You're always supportive of others. And even start helping me study. Even though I could be hard to do. You okay, mamas? You finding a way to sleep. Even though I could be hard to deal with sometimes, there aren't that many people who care about me in the first place. Then the rest is history. I see. Since I've shared why I felt for you, how about telling me why you love me? Do I really have to? Please? A sigh of defeat before he looks at me. The reason why I love you, well, I just love you the way you are. Or at least, that's what you want to hear, isn't it? A sense of dread suddenly wraps around me. In the first place, Yuzuki never loved you. No, shut up. Luigi, everything... Shut up! I tried telling you so many times, but you just kept blocking me off. We continue to do that? Or you actually want to face the truth now? Decisions. Let's face the truth now. But if I do, then you'll disappear? I know. But perhaps it's better that way. You have committed something unforgivable after all. No matter how hard you try to look away or run, it still won't erase what you did. Yuzuki then puts his hand on my cheek gently. Look there. I gulp before obliging him and looking over to where he told me to look. That's right. Last night Yes. By giving that gift, I'm saying that, I like you. More than just that, just a friend. Oh? I confess to Yuzuki. I see. I understand. I'm prepared for rejection. I can always try to get closer and win his heart, but the truth is, I already have a lover. Huh? Yes, I'm sorry for keeping secrets from you. His cheeks redden, his facial expression soften. It's a face that I've never seen before, but I've never seen him dating anyone. There's never there's never a rumor about him dating too. Does he hate me that much that to a point of me lying? With whom? I've made a promise not to tell, so I can't tell you. He can't say liar, but I suppose I can tell you this much. The day after tomorrow, I'm going. I'll be going with my lover to Tokyo. Please keep it a secret. And with that, I also want to thank you for your kindness up to this point. Now you're telling me that you'll leave me behind? Uh, Pardon? You're so cruel. Do you really hate me that much, Shizuki? Uh, I'm really sorry, Luigi. I don't hate you, I promise. I don't mind treating you somewhere tomorrow as an apology. No, that'll be useless. Luigi, don't leave. Luigi, please calm down and put the knife down. I'm sorry. Okay, let's have a conversation. Have a conversation and then what? You'll still leave me in the end. I don't want to hurt you. Then stay with me. I can't, Luigi. Can't you understand that? Then I'll make you stay. The last thing I remember was Yuzuki grabbing a bottle from the side before he swings it at my head. That's right, I never felt a feeling so painful as last night. And so, yesterday night, I killed Yuzuki. I thought doing this would be better than letting him go, but I was wrong. Yuzuki? I'm sorry. So sorry. Oh, there's more. There's more. Two years ago, the results and rankings of the midterm exam is already out, and of course my place is in the of course my place is in the ranks. In the rankings is average. Rank 42 out of 124 first-year students. It is pretty good, but who remembers the one at the 42 rank anyway? No matter how hard I try, this is the best I can do, I guess. Maybe it's finally time to kiss my dream goodbye. Of course, the one who ranked first is Yuzuki. We went to the same school since elementary up until now. I guess he's still as impressive as ever. Must be nice. Born in a rich family having bright mind. It's like he's a prince and I'm just a normal peasant, a mob character. Being a mob character isn't all bad, really. But I sometimes wish my life is just more entertaining. Oh, the bell. I'm sure today, too, will end up just like usual. Or at least, that's what I thought. But what is this? I was just reading comics near the school storage, but usually somebody shows up and I instantly hid. And he seems to be practicing volleyball. He sucks at it too. Since I started to get painful for me to watch, I decided to leave my hiding spot. Hey, Izuki, he was in love with the brown hair guy. You're Haruto. So you remember me. That's a surprise. Anyway, do you need help with that? I point at the ball that he's holding, causing him to chuckle nervously. You saw what I was doing. Yeah. I never knew you stuck at volleyball. From what I remember, when we were at middle school, you seemed decent at it. It's no use hiding it, I suppose. Please keep it a secret. Actually, I'm very bad at sports. Seriously? Well, I know you're not the best at it, but you don't seem bad at it. That's because I practiced. Whenever, we'll have PE, I always look at what we'll be doing in practice ahead of time. Not just PE. I do so for all other subjects so that I don't have to worry about my grades. That sounds tedious. I just don't want to look like a fool in front of others. Again, please don't tell others about this. It's embarrassing. So he's not perfect after all. He has to put up an effort into his work, unlike me, who gave up all and settled for the average. Him earning the top spot in almost every rank makes sense now. That's impressive. I guess I've always been wrong about him. But anyway, I see a golden opportunity here. Want me to teach you sports then? You will? Yeah. But not for free. I'll teach you sports in exchange. You teach me the usual subjects, like math and social studies. Oh, that sounds perfect. Then we have a deal. I honestly don't know why, out of all people, he agreed to let an average guy like me teach him. But that doesn't matter. Maybe now I don't have to abandon my dream after all. Ever since that day we met, it's actually helpful for me. Yuzuki's, has a natural talent as a teacher, and his explanation is very easy to understand. However, I'll admit that I'm not doing that good of a job teaching him. The fact that he's not as fit as I thought doesn't help. Even so, he keeps agreeing to meet it anyway. He might be lonely, or at least that's the feeling I get when I see him. A week passes. I'd say we're friends by now. Our study together session is still going. For that, we usually use a school storage because almost no one goes there. Yuzuki cares too much about how people think of him sometimes. This is something I've noticed for a while. Not that I mind too much. I don't really like being in crowded places anyway, after all. Today is the same as usual. We're supposed to meet in the storage yard again, but he's late. I wonder what happened. Last night, he did say that he's going to have an all-nighter to practice. Ah, Haruto. Sorry I kept you waiting, didn't I? Yeah, you did. What's up? Well, pulls his sleeve, showing me his bandaged left wrist. Let me guess, you trained too hard last night. Yes, he tried to kill himself. I let out a long sigh at that before I pull my comic out. Well, that's that. Let's just hang out today. Will that be alright? What do you mean? If I force you to train anyway, your hand is going to break off. Just sit down beside me and enjoy the day off. Rest up, Yuzuki. Alright. So tell me, why did you push yourself? Because I didn't want to annoy you. I thought if I practiced before you teach me, I'll lessen your burden. Huh? Then you're just doing the same thing as you were doing before. I admire your determination, I do, but you have to take it, you take it too far sometimes. And look, you're way too self-conscious. It's not entirely your fault. I admit that I'm also bad at teaching, but isn't that the point of this whole studying together thing? We're bad at what we're doing, so we're learning how to get better. I suppose you're right. Despite his explanation, his expression tells me that he's not convinced at all. I let out another sigh at that and decide to ask him something. Yuzuki, why are you so afraid of being bad at something? I know you mentioned not wanting to look like a fool, but is that really all? Well, to be honest, my parents are very strict. My mother is a doctor and my father is a teacher. What would others think of them if I perform badly? Even if your parents are smart, they're not smart enough to raise their child properly, it seems. That would embarrass my parents greatly. So they punish me whenever I don't have good grades or whenever I misbehave. I know behind all that punishment, parents are also mean as well. But, well, anyway, that's why I'm afraid to make mistakes. Okay, I get it. You want to avoid being punished by your parents, huh? Do your parents even know that you can't do everything perfectly? Well, at the very least, even if your parents don't, everyone else that knows that nobody is perfect. You said that your parents only punish you whenever you don't have good grades, right? Then I'll tell you, doing a tiny mistake won't make you have bad grades. Admitting you're bad at sports definitely won't ruin your PE grade. With PE, the teacher is usually kind enough to give you a good grade purely for your effort anyways. And I know you really worked hard to be able to perform at least decently at it. the teacher should be able to see it too. What I'm trying to say is, you're not perfect at sports, but it's fine. He looks somewhat surprised by it. Maybe he's not convinced yet. Well, I guess your parents' ways of teaching must have turned you into a perfectionist as well. Setting your parents aside from a moment, I think there's a benefit to letting others know you're not so good at something. There is? Yeah. I'll be honest, before this, I always thought that you seemed too perfect. Not just me, almost everyone I know thinks it too. So sometimes we kind of are intimidated by you, you know? Like, you're a different league than us. Is that so? I never knew. But that would explain some things. Yeah, so don't be afraid to admit your flaws and mistakes. You'll make mistakes. That way, you'll get used to it and beat yourself up for every little mistake you make. It won't beat yourself up for it. Plus, it'll make you seem more approachable. I get it. I'll try out your advice, Haruto. Thank you for telling me all that. I also feel better after telling you how I feel. Glad I could help. Oh? What's the matter? It's almost time for my part-time job. Man, time flies. Ah, you work part-time? Yeah, I noticed I need to learn how to be independent and save up for now on. I'm planning to leave the town and go to... I graduate after all. And it's not like my parents will feed me forever. I see. Will you be going by yourself? So I'll see you later? Haruto, wait. Could I come with you? But how about your father? He'll pick you up later, right? I'll call him and let him know. Hey, you know your house is pretty far from here. You get tired easily too. Are you sure about that? Haruto, you're too blunt sometimes. But I'll be fine. It'll be a good way to exercise too. If you say so. Just don't complain if your legs end up bandaged too tomorrow. Yuzuki started to accompany me home since then. It only lasted for a few weeks though. I noticed people starting to befriend Yuzuki nowadays. He probably took my advice, or maybe that's just me wanting to believe that all my advice didn't go to waste. Either way, Yuzuki has been pretty busy handling his social life. He even forgot to come to our study session. Eventually, I just stopped asking him to come. Which leads me back to square one. Here I am now, reading comics alone near the storage, like I always do when I have nothing else to do. I'm happy that Yuzuki seems to be getting even more popular now, and yet, it feels lonely. I have other friends besides Yuzuki, of course, but spending time with him feels different somehow. I guess the prince managed to charm me too, and then... No, what the hell am I thinking? Even though I have my favorite comic right here, my mind drifts off just like that. I need to focus. I've been excited for this volume to come out after all. There's a pile of cardboard box in front of me, and one of them just toppled down. Is someone there? What the hell are you doing here, Yuzuki? Stop hiding and come here. Sit beside me. Alright. So what brings you here? I was wondering why'd you stop asking me to study together? I didn't do anything wrong, did I? That reminds me, I've always been the one asking for us to meet. When I stopped, his self-conscious is probably acting up again. No, you're fine. I just thought you were busy. If you wanted to study together, you could have asked. I don't mind. I see. I thought you were angry. Angry? Not like that. Actually, I'm pretty proud. I see people are starting to approach and befriend you. What do you think? It's nice, but it's rather chaotic. One group invites me out, another one just also invites me out. And I don't want to say no to either groups. It's quite tiring. That's also part of why I'm here right now. I kind of escaped from them. Yuzuki, you know you can't please everyone, right? Of course, but still. Next time, just say no to them if you really want to. If you don't, people will always take advantage of you. I got scolded again. It's easier said than done, but I'll try. There you go. For now, let's just stay here and relax, yeah? Feel free to do whatever you want here. Yes. My mood gotten better now. Knowing that Yuzuki didn't forget about me is pretty relieving. Haruto, can I ask you something? What's up? You seem to like that comment. I was wondering what it is. Oh, he was reading manga! Huh? Oh, you don't know? Are you living under a rock? I guess you're not well versed in pop culture then. Fine, I'll tell you. It's just a detective comic that I followed since I was little. It tells the story of a high school detective who's drugged by this organization and becomes an elementary school student. Oh, I see. Is that why you wanted to become a detective? Huh? How'd you know? You said so in class during elementary school, didn't you? Well, yeah, but how do you remember that? That happened like 8 years ago. Well, when the teacher told us to tell about our dreams one by one at a time, nobody was as excited as you are. I thought it was impressive how you seem so passionate about your dream. He's gonna be the one that, he wants to be the detective, so he's gonna be the one to out me. It's clear that it's something you want for yourself, and despite the fact that someone made fun of you afterwards, you continue to stand firm. I really admire that. Well, I'm glad my entire extreme otaku phase inspired you somehow. That might disappoint you. This might disappoint you. It's not how you spell disappoint, right? No. But I've been thinking of giving up that dream. It's a bit too far-fetched after all. What do you mean? I like detective comics and shows, sure, but I'm no special really. My grades are so-so, and while I can do sports, I absolutely have no idea how to defend myself. I like solving puzzles and riddles, but I'm no genius at it. No matter how hard I try to be better at my studies or whatever I do, the results are always average. Have you not seen Danganronpa? The main student was average, okay? He was average as fuck, and then they turned him into a superhuman. Is that what you want? Sorry for the sudden rant. Just forgot I said anything. But I find you ranting about your problems and you're quite the hypocrite, aren't you? Even though you were telling me how imperfect perfection is, alright, just a few weeks ago, I will admit that your abilities in studying is rather average, and that normally you don't stand out. Going straight for the gut, aren't you? Well, where the hell did the kind and considerate Yuzuki go? Oh, sorry, I'm not finished yet. Oh god. Even if you are just average, it's not as if you'd have to be someone special to become a detective, right? Huh? The comic you like, it tells the story of a high school detective. Do you perhaps feel like you should be like that to be able to become a proper detective? Well, it's unrealistic that it happened, but there you have it. Not every detective is born a genius, right? And before becoming a detective, you have to learn from scratch, don't you? Yeah. Then, as you've said before, the point is learning. You're bad at it and learning to become better. While becoming a genius is nice, if you aren't one, then you don't have to beat yourself up over it. I'm a firm believer that if you are passionate about something, you can always find a way to succeed in the end. And I don't think you're actually willing to give up your dream despite what you said. So I'm right. With how hardworking you are, I believe you can do it, Hiroto. I'll help you achieve that dream however I can. Okay, you can stop right there. You didn't make fun of me. Hell. He even encouraged me wholeheartedly like that. That's a first. Thank you, Yuzuki. That means a lot. You're welcome, Haruto. Oh, by the way, about the comic, will it be alright for me to borrow the first volume? You're interested in it? Yeah, something like that. Let me warn you, we already have 100 volumes of this. That's a lot, but it's alright. And just like that, we've gotten closer again. Months passed, in the blink of an eye, winter came. It's February now. To be more exact, it's Valentine's Day. I've only ever gotten chocolates from friends, so I don't expect this year's Valentine's to be any different. Hey, Haruto. Speaking of friends, here comes the girl from my class. Hey, Hana, came here for your yearly chocolate? Duh. Here, I got you your favorite. Thanks, and here's your cashew chocolate. Yeah, now that this one is, now this is the good stuff. So, how's it going? Got any chocolates for any guy this year? I wish. How about you, Haruto? Oh, wait. I don't need to ask. With guys like you, like Yuzuki and Ishigo, there's no way you're getting one. You're not wrong. Speak of the devil. Look who's coming this way. Oh, hey, Yuzuki. Hello there, you two. And of course, he comes by to us with 2 hand bags full of chocolates. Show off. Why is he looking at my chocolate like that? Haruto, are you free right now? Yeah, what's up? Let's go to the usual place together. I can sense my friend's curiosity, a curious eye looking at me, but I try to shrug it off and play it cool. Right now? Yeah. Seems urgent. Well, sure. I take a look at my friend again and then lightly wave at her. See you later. She gives me a wink and an okay gesture before the two of us walk away. So, you seem like you want to talk about something? I'm just curious, who's that girl you're with? Oh, what's this? Is he interested in her? I'll give him a vague answer to see how he responds. Her name is Hana. I see, but what's her relationship with her? Oh yeah, he's definitely interested in her. Hana will freak out when she hears this. We're friends, classmates. Do you want me to introduce you to her? I can even take you to her right now if you want. What? No, that's not what I'm saying. Come on, stop being shy. Let me take you to her. Naruto. I'm not interested in her. Then why did you ask that question? Wait, don't tell me. The one I love is you, Haruto. Are you serious? Yes. Oh, the yaoi is off the charts. The softcore yaoi, of course. What? What do you know? You do know I'm a guy, right? Trust me, we did not forget that. Yes, I do. And I don't mind. That's not the point. What would the others think if they knew you confessed to me? Hell, what would your parents think? Also, we live in a small town but we can also keep it a secret, right? I admit that I'm scared of thinking what will happen if we were found out. But it's just the thought but I just thought that if I don't do this, I will regret it. Don't you know that I could go around spreading the fact that you confessed to me to everyone? No, I know you won't do that. You're a good person, Haruto. Are you hearing yourself right now? This is stupid, Yuzuki. Well, love makes you do stupid things after all. You're always stubborn, aren't you? I really don't get you. Out of anyone else, you had just to fall in love with me. Why wouldn't I fall for you? You're hardworking. Okay, stop that. It was embarrassing. I let out a sigh. Logically, I should reject him and forget this ever happened. It's better for the two of us. But despite what I told him, I'm also an idiot. Yuzuki, I like you too. Could you say that again louder for the other girls in the back following me to hear? Oh, that's probably what the guy knows. He knows that Yuzuki's gay. I know you heard me for the first time. You're so stingy. But I'm glad to hear that. Yeah. Wow. A year passed. Today is first Valentine, February. And it says at this day, that I stumbled upon something I shouldn't. My legs are numb. Running too much. My heart beats as if I'm going to burst out my chest at any moment. Eventually, I fell down and started vomiting. He found the dead body. All this time, I've read many mysteries books and watched many mystery TV shows. I never once thought I witnessed any actual murder happening right before my eyes. The killer is definitely the one behind all those missing people. Hacking, mutilating a body so easily like that. Luckily, I don't think the killer saw me. I'll go to the police tomorrow. I didn't get a good enough evidence, it's risky. The killer might come for me. But it's better than letting a killer wander around. Someone else might even die if I stay quiet. It's terrifying, but I had to do what I had to do. I won't let that killer get away with it, no matter what. I definitely don't trust Ichigo. He might know about the killings as well. 9th of February. I reported to the police, told them who did it, but they didn't find anything. Then they told my parents to reprimand me for my disruptive behavior, which means I have to get a more reliable evidence. The problem is, I initially thought that the killer didn't see me, but I always felt like I'm being watched and followed nowadays. I'm starting to feel dangerous, so I don't want to risk it and... Haruto, why did you suddenly text me that? Did something happen? Before I answered him, I looked around to check around this place to make sure the killer isn't around. When I completely sure everyone... So he knows about the killing. There's a twist there. I finally answered him. Yuzuki, I'm sorry, but I can't tell you what actually happened. I decided to leave him in the dark. Otherwise, he might meddle and get involved. If he does, the killer might go after him too. That's the last thing I want. Please just stay away from me until the 15th of February. We can meet up then at the station before I go to the Tokyo. You really can't tell me? No matter what? Yeah, sorry, Yuzuki. Then, I'll come to Tokyo with you. Huh? 6 days are enough for me to prepare almost everything, so you don't have to worry. What are you saying? Don't do it. You'll be graduating in only a few months. But so will you. You're right, but for me, it's different. I have something urgent to do. That's why I'm leaving. You don't. Your leaving is urgent to me, though. You know we can just communicate with our phones, right? But if you're in trouble, then I won't be by your side to help you. But how about your parents? Haruto, I'm sure by now you're aware that I don't feel happiest at home. I'll admit, I've had thoughts of running away from home, but I could never do it. However, if I'm together with you, I think I'll be able to do it. I'll just be killing two birds with one stone here. I could be by myself, by your side, and running away from home. God, you're always so stubborn. Fine. You want to come with me? Then I'll let you. Really? Yeah. But I just want you to do 3 things for me. 1, you can't tell anyone that I'll be leaving. If you want to tell someone, then go ahead. Just don't bring my name up. 2nd, I want you to really think about this. Running away won't be easy. I could always pick you up whenever you're already ready and sure. And finally, again, please avoid me from this time. I'll contact you through our phones instead. Alright, I'll be sure to do that. Still, I don't know what's going on, but please, always remember that I'll be here if you need me. Yeah, thanks Yuzuki. Of course, the same goes for you. Contact me right away if anything happens. Yet despite that, at the 14th of February yesterday, Yuzuki suddenly went missing. His parents said he hasn't come back home. While his parents went to the police, I decided to head to the girl's house. Or he could go to the girl's house with the police. Going to Tokyo can wait. I need to make sure if Yuzuki is alright first. I don't trust Ichigo, but he might be telling the truth. I guess I'll check out on them. I'm not ready for this. They're not making smart decisions here. I should probably clean things up soon. Yeah, or at least find out I need to. Suddenly I feel a vibration inside Yuzuki's pocket. It's Yuzuki's phone. It's been vibrating a lot since last night. I guess I should check it out now. There are countless missed calls from his parents and who the hell is Sweetheart? Did he actually have a lover? Scrolling through the messages before I found out a few things. Sweetheart is just the contact name of the person called Haruto. Judging from Haruto's profile picture, he's brown hair, average looking, around our age. I don't know what Yuzuki even sees in him. And the way Yuzuki texts this Yuruta is like he's infatuated with Haruto to the point that they want to run away together. I wonder who that is. I know he didn't ring the doorbell. I get up from my bed, despite how light my head feels. But just before I leave my room, I look at the knife stuck in Yuko's body. Okay. Alright. I personally want the main character to get in trouble. I do. I want her to not kill Haruko. He didn't do any of this. So I will end off this stream right here with this choice. Because I personally don't know how I feel about any of this. Okay? I don't like Ichigo. I knew I didn't. I don't trust the redheads at all. I should have confessed to him because maybe then I would have killed him. But Ichigo knows a secret about... But I don't... Oh my god, I just don't fucking know. I don't know what other plot twist this game could pull. Because I want to know what the... Like, apparently there's a true ending, and I want to know the true ending. So hard. I just don't know. Because I thought confessing to Ichigo, I might actually get killed. He might actually be behind the murders. No, because then... Because he said he doesn't think the killer saw him. I just don't know. I don't fucking know. So, we'll end it off here. We'll end the stream off here. Because I'm very belligerent right now with my words and my brain. Everything is just very like, what the fuck is going on? So yeah, we're gonna end the stream off here today. I want to thank everybody for watching. Thank YouTube for watching. It was just like an hour that I played this game. This is called the Sweetest Valentine. Ain't nothing been so sweet so far. That's all I can say. Leaving it with the take the knife or leave the... Should I take the knife or should I leave the knife? I'm gonna leave that choice up to the YouTube comments. And then I might just, go the opposite route and choose the opposite of what the comments want. Who knows? Y'all won't know. Y'all won't know until I decide to choose it. Anyway, and if nobody actually chooses anything, I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. Anyways, I'm about to go eat some food. And again, I'm about to go eat some food, and then I'm not going to nap for work. I was going to go until 2 p.m., but I am getting tired now. But I do want to thank everybody for watching. I want to thank everybody for following, chatting, everything like that. That's very meaningful towards me. If we keep going like this, like chatting and following, I can actually reach Twitch affiliates or Twitch partner. Either one of those two, I can reach one of those eventually. Again, with the goals, reminder for the goals, if we reach Paper Mario if we reach 20 followers, it's Paper Mario Randomizer. If we reach 50 followers, I'll be wearing a Lolita dress and playing Paper Mario Darkstar. 100 followers, Luigi's Mansion, crowd control, which you guys will be in control of the disasters that happened to me in that game. 120, I'll be playing Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask Randomizer, or just Majora's Mask Randomizer, one of those two. And then 222 followers, I'll be getting my Luigi tattoo. That says Player 2. So yes, thank you all so much for watching. I appreciate you guys so much. Y'all don't understand how much I appreciate you guys. I needed this today. Y'all helped me get out of bed just to record for you guys. I actually cleaned up my room just to record for you guys. So I am very thankful. And I will see you guys all next time, okay? Bye.